Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make onion gravy with steak. Okay, so here I have just a beef chuck shoulder steak, nothing too fancy, little thin piece of meat basically. I'm going to season this with some sea salt and cracked black pepper and some garlic powder. Okay, then I'm gonna press those seasonings into the meat. Also, I didn't mention it, but make sure you rinse your meat, pat it dry with a paper towel. You can add a small amount of oil to your meat if you prefer, or you can skip the oil. So now I'm just going to season the other side just like this here. Pat those seasonings in. Now I'm going to let this rest on the countertop while I go slice my onions, okay? I am going to use one medium yellow onion. Y'all, I used to call this a brown onion for the longest time. It's a yellow onion. Silly me, silly me. But I left this part of the footage in case anybody just wants to know how to cut an onion. It's really easy for most, but there might just be one person who might want to know how to slice an onion. It's really easy. So I'm slicing these into half moon slices. I'm going to heat my cast iron skillet, which is always the best option when you are frying steak. Use a cast iron skillet if you have one. I'm going to heat this on medium high heat. Actually, I had it on high. Then once my skillet was really hot, I brought it down a little bit. And I added some canola oil. And now I'm just going to let this sear on both sides. I would like for it to get a nice good crust. Let's see if I accomplish that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I did okay. I did okay. I could have done better, but I did okay. Okay. So when you cook your steak, you just want to get a good sear on both sides. I've added in a small amount of butter for a little flavor and to help it brown, And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to take this out, set this aside. Now, the most important part of the video is the onion gravy. So I am going to caramelize. I'm going to caramelize the onions in this skillet. So if you've never caramelized onions before, it's a lengthy process. I mean, if you're not like the type of person that likes to babysit the skillet, I hate babysitting food. I don't like to sit there and babysit the food. But when you are caramelizing onions and when you are making gravy, or even if you're making a roux, you have to stand there and monitor your food, constantly stir. You don't want anything to burn. So if you want to caramelize your onions, it's up to you, okay? You don't necessarily have to, but if you do caramelize your onions, it just adds a little extra flavor, okay? So now I'm going to add some all-purpose flour down in here, and I'm going to begin to make this roux, okay? So the longer you cook your flour, the darker your roux will be, okay? You'll have, that nice brown, deep, rich color, okay? So I'm adding in some unsalted butter, and I'm just gonna just let this cook on medium heat, and I let this go for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes, just constantly stirring. So now I'm gonna add some beef broth in here and just mix. Okay, so monitor your heat. You don't want anything to burn or boil over. Okay, just constantly stir. I'm gonna add a little soy sauce. Soy sauce will also darken the color of the gravy. It does a little something for flavor to me. I'm not a big fan of soy sauce, but I just wanted to try it. And I'm adding some more cracked black pepper. I'm gonna add a little more garlic powder, and I'm gonna taste it. And yeah, this is it. This is done from here. So when you make yours, you can season to your taste. You can add a little rosemary, a little thyme, a little dried basil. You can spruce it up however you might like. I was trying to keep it simple, so it's whatever. It's whatever, y'all. It was really good though. It was really good. So now I'm just going to spread some gravy on top of my steak. And I got a salad somewhere over here. I don't know where it's at, but it's here. And lunch is served. So thank y'all for watching. And I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.